Hi, Stephanie here with another quick heart project for you. This one you can kind of see on my mold, but it is an easy way to make interesting hearts that never look the same. For this, you are going to need some coarse frit. You are going to need some medium refined frit. I am using Val Cox's Saffron blend, which is really beautiful. It happens to be that it's a bag that's handy, which is why I'm using it. This is what it looks like when it fuses up, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I recommend a piece of glass in a contrasting color, or not a contrasting color, a complementing color. Long day. And a piece of what Bullseye used to call Mardi Gras, which is now called collage glass. I like the black streamers and frit myself, although you might find a different color. This is excellent for small pieces or scrap. And if you want for interest, as I throw it around, a little bit of dichro. Good thing I have two pieces, and the other one landed in my lap. Graceful. Said nobody about me. So start by filling your heart mold, the bottom of it, with a good layer of coarse. You don't want to get it too thick because then there's no room for anything else, but you also don't want to get it so thin that you can see the bottom. The idea is it makes a rough surface, so when you grab your colored frit and sprinkle it where you like, it'll fall in about the cracks and leave clear spots and splotches. This is actually an idea that my mother came up with on how to make these, and I love doing these because every heart ends up different, but they all end up really cool. So what I'm going to do is go kind of heavy in one lobe, because that's what I like, and then lightly sprinkle through the rest with just a bit on the other lobe. I know, looks kind of plain right now, but it'll get better, I promise. Then I take my yellow glass, which will go nicely with the orangey yellow of the saffron, and I just nip off a little chunk for interest, and another little chunk for interest, and arrange them. As you can see from this already fired piece, these will go reasonably well together. This fires darker, slightly. It fires this color of dark. So those will go together nicely. So once I'm done with this, I will plant dichro if I want it, and in this case I do. This just happens to be a shard of patterned dichro I've had for a couple of years. So I'm going to leave that there. And then I'm going to take my streamer glass, or Mardi Gras as I know it, and cut chunks. And then lay these chunks on top of my existing frit and dichro and sheet glass mix to give it some interest. You can do this with just one particularly interestingly pattern. Like, I really like this swirl right here. I could cut a chunk like that and put it in a heart and use nothing else. And you can skip the frit altogether and use just little squares of existing glass and then lay the collage glass on top. It makes a very interesting sort of finished product. And no two hearts are the same. So if you need to turn out a bunch of hearts in a hurry that are similar, like, say, party favors, you can turn out a lot of hearts that are similar looking, but everybody's is unique, and everybody will be happy. It's much better than, say, filling... I mean, I love Val Cox's stuff, but I've done a few of these hearts that are nothing but this frit, and they're not too interesting. So I spice them up with a little bit of dichro and a little bit of the streamer. Suddenly every heart is different, every heart's more interesting to hand out, and I feel like people will be a little more excited to get them. So that's my short little video. I hope you do something with this, and if you do, tag me in the comments. Let me know where I can find your stuff. I'd love to see it. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.